Not gonna lie, just got done streaming. Austin asked us to hop in and play some Halo, so we did. So we're doing a Halo commentary today. What's going on, you little oddballs? It's your boy, Core Boy. We're back at it again today with a new video. Yeah, because I didn't upload to today. Because today is Monday. I just didn't upload today because I did not have a video ready to go and out the gate. Just wasn't prepared for today. I was working on some stuff. Trying to figure out how because apparently my video that I did making fun of Steam charts, which I'm gonna be honest with you all, I didn't think that video was gonna blow up. I just kind of recorded it at like 7 in the morning because that's when I wake up for work. And I just kind of like got it done, recorded, and I shipped out to fucking Ashton to make a thumbnail because Ashton needed to do that. So I really didn't think anything about it after it uploaded because it took like a couple of days for it to, I guess, really catch traction. And apparently that video upset a lot of people because I didn't go into like a super crazy amount of depth in like to what I was talking about and all that. So it seems like it really upset some people, which like was definitely not my intention. There's definitely been some weird arguments that have been made on that video. I will say that much. The fact that there was a bunch of comments that says there are no games out still to this day that are like console dominated. And with that, I'm saying you were wrong. I'm just going to be honest with you. I think you were heavily incorrect in that statement because games like Call of Duty and Halo still exist, which are mainly played on console. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. That is just how it is, and that's just the way of the fucking game. So thinking that games are not console dominated still, I think is kind of insane because most people in the United States and most other places in the world, unless there's like a crazy tax on game consoles, which is a thing, which like I think is like one reason why like a lot of people don't like. Yes, PC gaming is the most common way of gaming, but I'm talking about games that are on both consoles. I'm not talking about games that are like mostly very popular in like one country, like for example like India that has a crazy high population. There's probably quite a few people there that own a gaming PC, whether that's a high-end PC or not. There's probably games over there that they play that like their PCs can fucking play because that's just what they do. Like that's fine. There are games out there that are just popular in like mostly one country. Same with Halo. Halo is a mass fucking NA title. Call of Duty is the same. While they're big in other countries, they are mostly vastly consumed by people in the Northern America region, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I'm just saying, like that's kind of the most like common point I tried to make in that video was that when it comes to talking about games that are mostly played by console players and games that are mostly played in like an NA setting, which is typically the games that I'm playing because I'm NA based, so it's just got to be honest here. Those games, Steam numbers don't matter. I'm still going to die by that. I genuinely don't think they do. It takes away from a lot of information. Plus, I think a lot of people don't tend to think that, hey, guys, there's a lot of other stores, too, that people use. Like, that is also a thing to take into consideration. For example, Call of Duty, because when Call of Duty originally came to PC the way that it is now, it was on Battle.net. You couldn't play it through fucking Steam or anything like that. So there's that to take into case as well. So whenever you only have like one set of data, even though that is the only data that you have, that does not inherently mean it is the correct and most accurate data. I just need to set that aside. I need to make that known before I make that video. So if any of those people see that video or see this video before that one comes out, they just know ahead of time that, hey, you know, this is like a clear point to be fucking made. Like, yes, that may be the only data that is available. And yes, I do wish other fucking launchers and stuff like that gave us that data because it'd be good to have to, I think, actually tell like how well a game is doing. But yet again, it's the only data. So that doesn't mean it's inherently good data. Like, let's just be honest here. Also, the same thing goes for my single-player game argument as well. Single-player games, concurrent players do not matter. I do not care. I don't care on that end. Like, if that was the case, then every fucking single-player game ever is a failed game. And it is dead because of that. But yet again, it's not a part of the games that matter. There are people who will make that argument, though. But, you know, it's fine. I'm going to do a second follow-up to that video in some way or fashion. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with it, how I want to do it, and things like that. Like, it's just something that I've got to figure out on my own and get all the stuff researched. I got to record it. I've got to edit it, and then I got to get it over to Ashton. Ashton has to make a thumbnail for it. It's a whole fucking process, man. I got, like, a whole process of all of this thing now, especially with having Ashton on board to help us with thumbnails. That's why I'm actually kind of working on my schedule for when I record videos, because Ashton's like, hey, can you at least give me like a little bit more of a notice whenever you need thumbnails? So I'm recording this tonight to then get all the ideas over to Ashton so that she can just make it in the morning and then get it to me, and I can have it uploaded in the morning. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on. And I've been working on my schedule kind of in general too, because man, I'm not gonna lie, for those who don't know or have not been around my content that long, I've told this a couple times in other videos, but for the past like 4 years or so, I have worked from home. I haven't worked like an in-person job since 2021. That was the last time I worked in person. which was still in the midst of the pandemic. But yeah, I'm no longer working from home, and I've had to kind of like set up a schedule because of that. Like I have to actually leave my house to go to work now. I can't do what I was doing for videos for the longest time, which was like wake up about an hour and a half before work, get the video recorded, edited, and then sent out. Like I do have like stuff I've got to do now because I got to make sure, like, now that I'm not home, I got to make sure my dog's taken care of 24/7 before I leave for work. It's a whole process, man, and it's kind of insane. My brain's not used to it still because it's, I think, only my second week of not working from home. So you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Like I'm not mad about it. I'm happy to a degree because this is a, I guess, kind of what I would consider a new chapter of my life, because a lot of things have changed for me, especially just even in this year. Like a lot has changed for old core boy here. Like I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of shit has changed in the realm of me. So there's a lot of lore now. Shit, some would say a fucking story. Like I have a whole fucking novel that I could write on just my existence. Whoa, what? Okay. I'm still getting used to playing Halo, man, because I haven't played in a little bit. It's been a fucking minute since I've been on here, so it's been a bit of a pain in the ass to get used to this game again and how it flows. We just got done playing some ranked, and I definitely had some pop-off moments, but I definitely was not doing my absolute best like I typically would. It's a little weird getting used to Halo again, coming from, like, COD. But I do need to finish out the Legacy update, and I am almost done with it, so I got that. I did throw in a little double XP thing to try to get some levels tonight before I go to bed. But, yeah, we're almost done with it. I need the EOD helmet, man. It's my favorite helmet in Halo, period. I love the Halo 3 EOD helmet. Even though I use the EOD from Infinite quite a bit. I don't know what it is. I love the Halo 3 version of it. I think it just looks so fucking good. Like, look at this, man. This shit looks amazing. I love it so damn much. But other than that, there's really just not been a lot going on in the gaming world. We did have the Gears beta. The last weekend of the Gears beta, of course, was over this weekend. It was absolutely phenomenal, man. There is some things that they still need to work on, and I will definitely, you know, I'll say that and I'll abide by that. Definitely some server issues they need to work on. I do hope the game has more, like, content and, like, surprises that we may have not seen in the beta, but will be there in the full game. The menu, I wish they would change it a little bit, because it's literally just the Ultimate Edition menu to be a little bit cooler. There's also things I'm disappointed with, but I'm gonna save that whole video for whenever the full game's out. I do my first campaign playthrough, etc. But overall, I'm really excited for Gears Reloaded. It generally feels really good to play. It feels a lot more stable and a lot more polished than UE did, at least for PC personally. I had a blast playing it. I did about a 5 to 6 hour stream on it on Saturday. Unfortunately, wasn't able to stream it on Sunday because I just had a lot going on. I was really busy that day, at least that morning. So I wasn't able to play it that day, which is fine. I wasn't mad or anything. It just kind of sucks because I absolutely love getting my time in on Gears. So there is going to be a lot of Gears content coming up, as well as COD and also Halo whenever I can do so. It's just been genuinely very difficult recently to do Halo content because there's just not a lot going on in the world of Halo, unfortunately. But yeah, that's really all that's going on right now. There's not too much in the, like I said, in the world of gaming. We got some HCS events coming up. We got HCS SLC in August, which I'm, you know, super fucking excited for. I'm going to be trying to watch it that weekend. Of course, I won't be able to watch Party just due to my work schedule. And honestly, I don't really feel a need to watch Party HCS events anymore just because there's so many other much larger creators than me that do that whole thing. While sure, I wouldn't mind creating out my own little niche, but I don't see it happening personally. I don't see particularly a reason to do so, which is fine with me. It doesn't bother me. I'm still going to do videos covering everything the day after the event. We'll kind of talk about everything in detail and talk about what happened, what could have been different, what the teams need to work on possibly, just kind of what we could see going into that next event. I will say the opens have been pretty crazy. It seems like FaZe and SSG are now a bit of a rivalry team, and I'm excited to see what the fuck keeps coming out with them. Personally, there's like a lot of my favorite players are on both sides of that. I'm a huge Eco and Stellar fan, but y'all also know I'm a huge Lucid, Trippy, Penguin, and also I'm a big Snakebite fan as well. So overall, I'm just really excited to see what comes out of those two teams in terms of competition and how they perform on LAN, man. That's like really the telltale thing for these teams is, well, how are we going to do at an event? Are we going to be able to win? Who knows? I do kind of worry. I wonder if this year is still just going to be dominated by Optic and Shopify, which it does kind of seem that way, at least in the opens, because the Shoptic fucking rosters on both the opens of win, which is the 007 roster. I think first weekend it was Renegade, Legend, Cycle, and Last Shot. This weekend it was Bound, Legend, Cycle, Last Shot. They've won both of them, which, hey, good on fucking them. That's kind of insane work. I know Formal hasn't been playing a lot. He's been playing At least from what I've seen on his Switch, he's been playing a lot of Lies of Peas, which is kind of dope. That's kind of sick to see. I love that for him. I'm happy that he's having fun. I mean, he's had a great year so far. And I think Formal is still right there in that conversation of the best FPS player of all time. While I do think, you know, the best Halo player will always go down to Ogre 2, just because of what he did in his time, man. Like, that's the thing about Ogre 2 is, like, sure, he's not playing anymore. Could he compete? I genuinely do think Ogre 2 could compete low-key. If you guys have watched his streams of him playing just matchmaking, he still got it. Like, I'm not gonna cap. He still got it. And he runs into pro players, and he still got it. Like, it's impressive as hell, to be completely honest. Like, generally, I feel like that man could still come out the gate and, really show some people's mouths if he decided to. Do I think he will? No, he's not gonna make enough money from fucking Halo esports still to, you know, warrant coming back and playing. What am I thinking him as a coach, though? I think that'd be kind of dope. But I think there's a lot of other really, really good coaches, too, i.e. Elamite, Lunchbox, and fucking Royal One. Like, those are all great coaches. Of course, we got Best Man for Shopify and etc. There's a bunch of others as well. But overall, like, this year, the HCS, I think, has genuinely been, like, one of the most enjoyable years of Halo I've ever watched in my life. I hope, like, I don't know, man. I really, like, want to get back into COD. And I was talking about to a guy that I work with today about Pro COD. And I just feel like, Pro Call of Duty is so fucking stale now, thanks to, how COD multiplayer plays these days compared to how it used to. And just also have, like, the CDLs laid out, man. It just don't interest me. It's the same shit all the time. It's boring to watch to me. Like, I don't know. It's weird, man. Esports is an odd thing as it continues to grow. I mean, I know, I was just talking to a friend today about CS esports, that's his favorite thing to watch. And I made a joke, I was like, disappointed. He's like, it just does not hold a candle to Halo. Like, Halo does not hold any sort of light compared to CS. And I was like, nah, I get it. CS has been here for a long time. CS has been kind of a premier title within the esports world. It's crazy, to be completely honest. Like, it's insane work how popular CS is and how it still maintains that top position of FPS. So, of course, I ain't no way I can actually, like, shit talk and mean it for that game. That game is where all the legends come from, like, from back in the day till now. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm gonna hop out of here. I love you all, and I will catch you later.